Good, good.
Welcome. Glad to have you guys with us today to the Your Cornerstone and Health Live. I'm live here at Cornerstone with Parker Bartels with the Minot Junior Golf Association. He's the Director of Golf Programming, so we're going to hear a lot more from him here in just a few minutes. But great to have him, and it is an amazing, awesome start to our summer here today out there, so hopefully you're outside. Maybe you even are getting ready to play some golf. Hopefully. So we had a little change of plans this week. I had mentioned that we'd have Amber Shea with us, our Director of Operations. She's going to join me in a couple of weeks. And so we'll be going through a number of the things that we do with our team here and how we support our members of our practice and our community that way. And so we'll be happy to hear from her at that time. So one of the things that, the biggest reason that we connected with Parker and the Minot Junior Golf Association is that there is a huge problem in our culture and in our community, in all of our communities across the country. And that problem is the general health and well-being of our children. It's not as good as it could be, and we all know that. In our office this last week, we did a workshop on unraveling the neurodevelopmental disorders. And there's some actually staggering statistics of the health state of children. And 1 in 9 kids suffer with anxiety, which turns out to be 6 million children, which is incredible. When I was born, the incidence of autism was 1 in 9,000. And currently, according to the CDC, that incidence is 1 in 36. So, which is just extremely dramatic. 10% of children 3 to 17 years old have ADHD. That's 6 million kids. 2 million kids have OCD. And 54% of children, according to the CDC, if you lump in obesity and a couple of other things, there's 20 chronic disorders. 54% of children have one of 20 chronic disorders. So health is made up of a variety of things, and one of those things is physical health and social well-being. And so this last week I got invited over to the bunker, which I'm going to let Parker talk about a little bit more. And I was talking with one of the board members, and he said, come see our new open house over here. And when I got there, it was just like, we've got to talk to Parker. We've got to talk to the Junior Golf Association about what they've got going on. So again, this is Parker Bartels with the Minot Junior Golf Association. So thank you, number one, for taking time out of your day and not golfing.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about your role and what you're excited about, and then we'll talk about the bunker too. But tell me about yourself and what you're going to be doing over there.
Yeah. So I was recently hired by the Minot Junior Golf Association. Grew up south of Fargo at Oxbow.
Okay.
Played golf at St. John's for the last 4 years down by St. Cloud, and then recently graduated and moved up to here about 2 weeks ago now.
Okay.
So, super excited to be here. With my new role, I'm in charge of organizing clinics, camps, and tournaments throughout the summer to get kids involved. Out at the Jack Hoven Wheelinks, and then, like Willie mentioned, at our new indoor facility, the bunker, which will serve as a complement. So the Wheelinks will be open in the summer. The bunker will be open in the winter. And we'll have, leagues and tournaments and different things going on at both of them. Just to get kids more actively involved in golf, outside, and playing.
Yeah, that's fantastic. The Jack Hoven Wheelinks, it's been around for a little while, but there's a lot of people that don't even realize that's here, which is a spectacular 9-hole youth golf course.
Yep.
The cost for, kids playing golf out there, I don't even know what it is. What is it for 9 holes for kids?
It's $1 for kids to play, and then it's $1 for them to rent clubs. So a super affordable way to keep your kids active, here in the summer.
Yeah, the drink that my daughter tries to order at Starbucks is more than that. Go get 9 holes of golf in instead.
Yeah.
No, the benefits of this physical activity and getting outside, for sure. Getting outside is massive. So that's the Wheelinks. That's over there, kind of down off of 16th Street.
Yep.
And what was that?
Down by the water treatment plant in the river down there.
There you go. Perfect.
Yep.
You enter off of 16th Street,
Yep.
off of, just beyond the water treatment plant.
Yep.
Yeah. Perfect. And then they've got a website and a number people can call too.
Yep.
So now tell me the bunker, which I'm really super excited about, just got opened up. What's in there? What's in there? What are you guys doing inside that facility?
Yeah. So There's 3 full swing hitting bays. So with that, the launch monitor is above your head. So there's nothing for kids to worry about having to trip over, hit with their golf club or the golf ball. And then there's an 1,100 square foot putting green with putt view technology is what it's called. So you might have seen, if you're active in the golf space, they have a pair of goggles that a lot of the professionals are wearing where it shows them the break of the green while they're outside. But
Amazing.
this projects down onto the green with how the putt should roll, how it breaks, and the different lines you can take at different speeds that you hit the putt. So it's a pretty amazing technology that we now have here in Minot. So
yeah, that's fantastic. At your open house, which was really nice, by the way, you guys did a great job. A bunch of kids playing golf. Grandparent, I know there was a grandpa there with a couple of his grandsons. I know there's some parents there. I was there with my daughter and one of her friends. Just a great opportunity to get out there and see what's there. Just the aspect of seeing kids out there doing something that's physical and that's they're interacting with others of their peers and staying away from screen time is really awesome. So that the bunker is located on South Broadway, right behind Qdoba.
Yep.
Is that right? There's a parking lot right behind Qdoba there, and you're in a separate building.
Yep.
Okay. And I hear the rates over there are really favorable. Is that what
with affordability at the forefront of kind of what we do here at Minot Junior Golf Association, it's $5 for kids to come in and hit balls for an hour, and then it's $10 for a parent to join them. So similar to what the Wee Links is, where it's $1, and then it's $5 if you're over the age of 15 with a kid at the Wee Links. So keeping affordability at the center. If you were to go somewhere else and do this, it's going to cost you upwards of $60, $70, $80 to come in and hit on a simulator for an hour.
Right. Yeah, and I've done that. I've tried that once with my daughter, and it is quite. You can only do it one time. But what's so cool about this is that you need to have a child to come there, and if I come there to play for an hour on that simulator, it sounds like it's $5 for win and $10 for me, so it's $15 for an hour of that. Which the simulators you guys have are top of the line.
Top of the line.
I saw.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're super nice. We're thinking about maybe hosting parties in the future, which would be like birthday parties or just any other gathering that you would have, because on those simulators you're able to play basketball, football, soccer, and some other stuff that I don't know exactly what it is, but
amazing.
It's not only golf on our simulators, but we're hoping to host some parties.
Yeah, great opportunities, lots of different stuff,
Yeah.
lots of different things. So and speaking of lots of different things going on, Parker's got his hands full from what I'm seeing, but this is a little handout that we'll go ahead and get uploaded too for you. But this summer you've got some junior clinics, and one of the things I think that holds people back from golf is one, cost, and especially young people, and number two, if parents aren't into it, then it's a bigger barrier of entry for families to get their kids into it if parents aren't into it. Yeah. But with this is for beginners. The junior clinics are, is that right?
Beginner to your starting immediate golfers or intermediate golfers. We'll have clubs available to rent. So like I said, with the fees at the Wee Links, it's $1. But otherwise, those junior clinics are free of charge.
Really?
Come when you want to. You don't have to be there for everyone. We obviously encourage you to be at every single one that you can make. But yeah, it's just a super affordable way. I mean, if you have to rent clubs every time, if you don't have a set of clubs ready, it's going to cost you $10 for the entire summer to come out once a week and practice and have some instruction by me and some of my helpers. So
yeah, that's fantastic. From a health standpoint and in the investment financially to have those kids come out and do that, I'm a super big supporter of it. Even if that's all they do is they just try it one time, one summer, they've gotten outside for an hour, for each of these sessions. Yeah. They've met some other children, and these are big things for kids. Now we have more than ever, we're disconnected because we're too connected, and I say that because we're on Facebook Live. You're probably watching on your phone. It's kind of but there's only a way to spread the message, so we got to be where people are. But nonetheless, for children, this is a big deal. Get them disconnected from the screen and connected to the real world and playing. So I totally love that, and the fact that parents, don't need to be there for this. They don't need to know how to play golf. That's what you're for. Yep. Therefore, bring that great, instruction and comfort. These are separated out by different age groups. So children are, kids are going to be in there with their peers. That's a really important thing. I know from my daughter, it's like, oh, there's older kids or younger kids. It's really nice when they can be at the same. So that's fantastic. Then tell me a little bit about, I see you got a girls only golf camp too. Tell me about that, Parker.
Yeah, so many of you may or may not know Becca Cheddar, grew up here in Minot, went on to play golf at GCU for the last 4 years, took second in their conference tournament this last year. So
fantastic.
Kudos to her, great success. She's actually coming back to host a junior girls only camp with the Minot Junior Golf Association and myself. So not only will Becca be there, we're hoping to have some of the Minot State girls there as well. Some more familiar faces for your daughter to come out and learn how to play golf with. I mean, it can be intimidating to have a man teaching your daughter. She can be intimidated. So just a little easier of a way to get her or them back introduced into golf. So
I love it. Yeah, my daughter Wynn is actually participating in another thing that you guys are supporting, a girls golf camp in Medora.
Yep.
That's coming up this weekend, right?
Yeah, so we're providing a bus for that. So if you, I know registration for the camp is already closed, but if you haven't signed up, if you're within 60 miles of Minot and you haven't signed up for that bus, it'll be taken off on Saturday and it'll be returning on Monday from the WeLinks parking lot. So just a free way to get your kid down to Medora for that golf camp. Yeah,
that was really, really cool. How you, the support, I know that you guys are, providing, I don't know if you want to call it a refund, but a reimbursement to the parents that are doing that. So we appreciate it as a family, and it's awesome to get those, kids out there. So then there's a multitude of different tournaments, right? Doing a whole bunch of different kids and youth tournaments, it looks like here.
So throughout the summer, we'll just have, a lot of it's going to be more team-based. Golf is kind of shifting more towards not so much an individual sport anymore, but more of the getting together with people, the community side, playing with their more friends. So most of our tournaments are based around teams.
No, I love that. Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, we'll see. I'm looking forward to seeing all the different things you're doing. I know even with all these things we've listed, you've also got some on the burner too.
Yeah.
You mentioned the PGA Junior League potentially.
Yeah.
We won't let that one out of the bag too.
Yeah.
Right?
So so when PGA Junior League kind of started was when I was a junior golfer. So I got to play it for a year or two back in the Fargo area where I'm from. It was a super cool opportunity. Once again, more on the team side of things. Gonna try and play golf course against golf course. Like you said, we're not going to keep the cat in the bag here for now, but that should be something hopefully coming out, through halfway through June through July, and then early August before school starts again. So
fantastic. Well, I'm excited for the things that that I know about for a community for golf for sure to support that. But really, kind of coming back to some of the comments I made in the beginning about children's health, that's really excites me. We take care of a lot of kids in our practice. And a big part of this is connection, physical activities, social interaction, and families. I mean, just the simple fact if we can get a family to sit down and have a meal together in the evenings, awesome. But if you can get a family to play, 2 hours of golf together, that's even better. Everybody wins. I shouldn't say it's better, but it's a great option. And the Junior Golf Association, I think, is doing a great job here in Minot. So huge props to all the board members and all the volunteers with that. I think you guys, speaking to the board members and volunteers, I think you did a great job of getting Parker up here. So I'm excited to see what he can do in working with you guys. One of the things I also wanted to share about Minot Junior Golf is that I've shared this before and will again, I'm sure, but I'm a huge pickleball fan. Played lots of pickleball, and last year the Roosevelt Park tennis courts area was redone and repurposed for pickleball courts. They have 8 amazing brand new pickleball courts over there, and I shared it with Parker. He didn't realize the outreach of the Junior Golf Association, but I shared that they participated quite heavily in that. And if I could have this wrong because I don't have the exact numbers, but I think they put in around $90,000 towards the development of those pickleball courts. So on Saturday morning I was actually out there, and all of those pickleball courts were full. And the age groups, great variation of age groups, youth, older people in there, and there's their peer group, the middle folks in the middle, but just lots of great activity being outside, and love to see that on the golf course. Variety of ages, and for a lifetime. Not just one one part of your life. So if we can all be active and enjoy our things for a lifetime, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So is there any anything else ways that we should have connections? So I'm going to have Jay, our connections lead here, make some links so that we can connect to your website and to these different tournaments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But is there anything else you'd like our listeners to know about or to take right away?
Yeah, so if you, like you said, Jay will have my information there, but my email is minotjuniorgolf@gmail.com, and then my phone number, 701-630-0368. So that's my cell number, so please don't call me late at night, but I'll answer anytime throughout the day.
Yeah.
So.
Someone's got a problem with their swing, they'll call you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
sure.
no, that's awesome. Well, thank you for joining us. Together as a team, from all sorts of different angles, we can improve the health of not only children but our communities, families, communities, and through improve life, because enjoyment of life is a big part of actually having a healthy lifestyle, and you guys do a great job there. So we're going to bring this on again this fall. Parker and I talked about that. We'll have another conversation when we get real close to fall and when the bunker is going to reopen for fall leagues and some different things like that for youth there. So we'll hit on that again, but definitely big shout out to them, doing great things for our community. Parker, glad to have you here in the Minot Junior Golf Association. Please, again, for you listening, if you've got any questions, ideas, things that you'd like to hear from us, or have us address, please do so. We're going to try to continue to bring in the local talent that we have that's working to improve health and connections in our community, and we'll keep doing everything we can for you out there. So all the best in health to you. Again, Parker, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, we'll see you again.
Yeah.